November the 29th, 2020, Redline Nova update. I have finally got the car off of the frame jig and sitting on its own tires and wheels. Cannot believe the amount of work I have put in over this Thanksgiving holiday. Generally trying to cut off about noon, but anyways, this is what I've got so far. Turn the camera around, have a look at it here. At this point, basically what I'm trying to pay close attention to is the stance of the car. You know, does it look right before I go any further? What diameter do the tires and wheels need to be? Gonna be completely honest with you, I screwed the pooch. Do you notice here how I've got the 20s on the car that go, you can see missing right there, off of the Camaro. The reason I've got a 20-inch rear wheel on this car is because I've screwed the pooch. I have located the independent rear suspension too high in the car and basically created too little of ground clearance in the back end of this thing. And so in order to raise it up without having to just completely rebuild the entire rear clip, I have put 20s on the back end of it. And so I feel like that really accomplished what I wanted to do, but it also creates some issues like the clearance in between here and here, the clearance down in here. It's a really, really big wheel in a tiny little compact car, and notice how tight of a fit it is now over here as well as back here. So it's possible that I'm actually going to have to lengthen this portion right here of the wheel well opening out that away, as maybe even take this area here and bring it that away in order to make it to where you can get that 20 in and out of the car. I basically learned that the Detroit Speed front end on this car sits really low. I've got it set at the medium setting right now, and look at that. It's only about, I think, 4 3/4 inches of ground clearance. So it's a really low front end. I'm mocking this up right now with an 18-inch wheel on the front of it. That's what the wood represents. You can see that the transmission cross member here I designed out of cardboard. If we have a look over here, there she is in the car now. Ta-da! My friend cut that transmission cross member for me. Really pleased with how it came out. If we have a look inside the car, you'll notice that I have finally welded the chassis, hence why it's off the frame jig. I have dressed my welds on the top side so that the sheet metal can mount flush against the top of the frame. Really, really happy with how everything has come out. Few of my welds I was not happy with, and I actually had to grind them down, re-weld them. Had a couple of those, but nothing major. Car sits pretty damn low to the ground, really. I really like the exhaust that I have done here for this thing. That race car looking exhaust, that is going to be really cool when it's all said and done. The roll cage is in the car. I am leaving these welds that go around right here empty. I put a little MIG weld on the top side, but I'm going to I may try and do TIG welds up in here that you can see from the inside, because it will really look cool. You'll notice that I have put the headliner rods in place. I did that so that I made sure that I could curve this piece of steel so that everything basically just kind of matched the curvature of the roof of the car. So pretty cool how I did that with the 4-point roll cage, and of course just made them disappear right into the package tray. So that's what we've got at this point. Trying to figure out what size tires and wheels to order, trying to figure out how much ground clearance you really want on this thing. That's pretty much the situation that I'm in. Worked like crazy on this thing over the Thanksgiving break. If you guys want to see more of my update videos, make sure you don't miss any. Click subscribe, turn on notifications so that when I push a new video out there, typically every Sunday, you won't miss it. I would ask you please click the thumbs up button down below and let YouTube know that my videos are not garbage and that I'm uploading cool stuff. So anyways, Hope you guys are enjoying my updates. Hope everybody had a safe and filling holiday weekend. I sure did. Oh my God, I'm still full. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for following along with my build. Y'all take care.